Following the announcement of the reduced purchase price for the Buffs franchise by club chairman Rusty Rawls, Austin American sports editor Lou Maysel wrote a top-o-morn column titled "Rickey Seeded Houston's Brambles." In it, Maysel noted the irony that our Continental League president, Branch Rickey, needed clear ownership of the Houston Baseball Club to strengthen the league's future, even though it was Branch who used Houston as the first cornerstone of the farm system he created after purchasing the club in 1926 and making it the foundation of the St. Louis Cardinals minor league structure. Maysel asserted that Houston's baseball future was tangled in ownership questions and league ambitions, leaving Rickey to work through a difficult path before his plans could move forward. In essence, the irony was that the same man who pioneered the farm system with Houston at its base now needed Houston to help solidify his third league. Lou noted that it was an arrangement that helped make Houston into the baseball center of the Southwest, and yet from the seeds that were sown in the dim past, brambles had grown that threatened to block Houston's route to Major League Baseball, Continental League style. Lou stated that up until just a few seasons ago, the Buffs were one of the shining stars in the Cardinals' empire, but that with the downsizing of minor league baseball, they had become a financial milestone, and that was why the Cardinals unloaded them. Lou then recounted the $100,000 sales price placed on the Buffs back in '58, which he said seemed to be the exact time for Houstonians to step forward and claim our own. Lou wrote that our Houston Sports Association, which he noted was leading the campaign for Major League Baseball of any specie in Houston, seemed to be the natural group to buy the Buffs, but that nature did not have its way. Instead, it was Marty Marion, the one-time Cardinal Golden Boy, along with his partner, a St. Louis printer named Milton Fishman, who turned out to be the purchasers, leaving the Buffs still in the hands of foreign interests. Lou then noted that Marty had always been known as a man who could spot an opportunity from a long ways away, even when he was shortstopping for the Cardinals, and that Marty had enhanced that reputation during the past 15 months. Lou noted that the Houston situation offered an opportunity, and one that seemingly would have been worth the time of Marty and Milton's, as their purchase of the Buffs was tied to the club's elevation to the Class AAA American Association, and that became a reality only a few days after they were announced as the Buffs' new owners. Lou acknowledged that Marty and Milton's ownership of the Buffs didn't figure to bring any immediate gains, and that the drain of a neglected last-place club was not too hard on the pair, since they got in on an easy payment arrangement with the Cardinals, and that they turned around in less than a year later and sold 80% of the club to another opportunistic group for $210,000 in other considerations. It was this latter group, a syndicate of South Texans, headed by Rusty Rawls, which was formed in the hopes that the major leagues would expand and take in Houston. Lou noted that Marty's original asking price of $492,500 for the purchase of the Buffs would have put him well on the way to his first million, since it covered in full his 5-year contract as Buffs president. But with the price now pegged at a more modest figure, Marty and Milton would still pocket a neat profit from their brief venture, while Rusty's group would only get its ill-advised investment back. Regarding the cost to resolve our Houston baseball situation, Lou said that it came down to a no stadium, no franchise basis, and that was why Marty and his men could call a pretty stiff tune. Lou finished his commentary noting that our two groups were apparently conducting a war of nerves, but that in the end, Marty could not afford to not sell. And we, at the Houston Sports Association, could not afford not to buy if Marty wanted to get out with maximum profit, and we truly wanted our avowed goal as badly as was presumed. We hope you enjoyed our episode today. Before you go, please subscribe to our channel so that you can follow the rest of this great story as it continues to unfold. And don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends and family. You hear? Adios, partner.